we made it to Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte. We actually took a flight from Manila going to Lowag, then Lowag we took a bus going to Pagudpud. Hey, just so you know, most buses from Lowag going to Pagudpud are non-air conditioned buses, and also they would drop off passengers and pick up passengers along the way. So the total bus ride is about 2.5 hours give and take. So you just have to be prepared traveling non-air conditioned and also extended stop and go driving by the bus. But anyway, it was a fun trip, and the plan actually for this trip is we're gonna spend 3 days in Pagudpud, in touring the provinces, enjoying the beach, and after that one we're going to Vigan and visit the UNESCO heritage site, which are preserved Spanish architectural buildings. So we're gonna take a lot of pictures there and enjoy the view. And after this video, actually I'm going to be sharing the total cost of this trip. I'm going to break down what we spent on food, transportation, accommodations, so maybe it could help you on your Ilocos trip. So right now it has been a long day, but see you tomorrow. Good morning! Day 2 in Ilocos. The plan today is we're going touring. We're going to 4 spots. I'm not really sure where. I know we're going to the windmill. I know we're going to rock formations. But aside from that, the day is pretty much sure. So join us there. And welcome to the windmills. We're lucky we have the place to ourselves. Check it out. Now in Kapurpurawan Rock Formation. Day 3 in Ilocos, and we're still here in Pagudpud, and the plan today is we're going to catch a bus going to Vigan, and from Vigan we're going to check into hotel, which is I am excited about. I'll tell you later why. So we're just gonna pack our stuff, get breakfast, and we're off to the road. See you later. Waiting for the bus. I'm back. After 5 hours in the road, we're in Vigan and we just checked in at Hotel Luna. I'm really excited about this hotel because it's one of they call it a museum hotel. Can't really describe it, so just check this out. morning. Day 4 in Ilocos. We're still in Vigan, 4 a.m. and we're doing street photography. Check it out. If you have time and if you can wake up at 4 a.m. I suggest you do, because you would have the whole street for yourself. We're back in Manila, and as promised, here's the breakdown of our expenses. Just a disclaimer, this budget is good for 2 people. Day 1, the tricycle ride from Lawag Airport to the town proper is 150 pesos. We had lunch at Saramsam amounting to 580 pesos. I would recommend that restaurant as they serve traditional Ilocano dishes like bagnet and dinakdakan and some fusion food like pakbet pizza. After lunch, we took a tricycle going to the bus terminal for 30 pesos. Then the bus ride from Lawag to Pagudpud would cost 200 pesos or 100 pesos each. Then from Pagudpud, we took a tricycle going to our resort, Evangeline, for 60 pesos. We choose that resort because the review of the food is good. And speaking of food, we ate at Evangeline amounting to 500 pesos, and day 1 total is 1,520 pesos. Day 2, we asked a tricycle to tour us around Pagudpud, amounting to 600 pesos. 600 pesos would get you to the windmills and into Kapurpurawan. But once you get to Kapurpurawan, you have to transfer to another tricycle which charge us 300 pesos. That 300 pesos would get us to Kapurpurawan Rock Formation and also to Cape Bojidor Lighthouse. But there's also entrance fees. Entrance fees at Kapurpurawan is 15 pesos each, and entrance fee at Cape Bojidor Lighthouse is 20 pesos each. So the total tour is 900 pesos plus the entrance fees. After that one, we went back to the resort and had lunch amounting to 728 pesos. We got hungry, so we ordered a lot of food that day. And we also had dinner at Evangeline for 360 pesos. So day 2 total, 2,193 pesos. That includes the snacks and the tips. Day 3, tricycle ride from our resort to the National Road is 90 pesos. There's actually an option to go back to Pagudpud town proper to catch a bus going to Lawag, then Lawag catch a bus going to Vigan. But we decided to wait for a bus that goes directly to Vigan. Bus fare going to Vigan cost us 230 pesos each. Then once we get to Vigan, we took a tricycle going to our hotel, which is Hotel Luna, for 30 pesos. Then we had lunch at Leona's amounting to 560 pesos. After lunch, we decided to tour around. We walked around most of the places, but we took a tricycle going to the bell tower amounting to 40 pesos, and we took another tricycle back to our hotel for another 40 pesos. We had dinner at Hotel Luna for 900 pesos. It's bagnet, ice creams, and rice. So our day 3 total is 2,180 pesos. Day 4, our trip back to Manila. Our tricycle ride from the hotel to the bus terminal cost us 30 pesos, and the bus ride from Vigan to Cubao Metro Manila cost us 805 pesos. But just a warning, that bus has a lot of stops. I counted around 5, and each stop is about 30 minutes each. For that day, we also bought some takeout from McDonald's amounting to 260 pesos. So our day 4 total is 1,900 pesos. Adding other expenses like airfare, which cost us 1,071 pesos each. Accommodation for Evangeline is 2,200 per night. Hotel Luna is 3,160 per night. Our total expenses for our 4 days, 3 nights in Pagudpud and Vigan is 17,595 pesos each, or around 320 USD. These expenses can actually be lower. But if you decide to go to Hotel Luna, which I do recommend, I do suggest you check websites like Agoda, as they do have discount for that hotel.